Good morning, Randy T-Bird here. Father's Day 2020, June 21st. Also, the day after the longest day of the year. Yesterday was the equinox, or the summer solstice, or whatever it's called, wherever you live. Also, the shortest day of the year in the southern hemisphere, so you folks down in New Zealand and Australia and other points south had the least amount of light. Anyway, it just kind of allows us to get hotter and hotter here. It was yesterday, it was 106. Yeah, it's pretty warm. June is the worst month. Anyway, hope you're all doing well, having a happy Father's Day. I realize it's kind of early yet. Getting out early, as it will be hot before long. And I'm going for a ride out 87 again today, and kind of some sad news about 87. It is closed not too far up the road here past the Bush Highway because of a fire, a pretty bad fire. And as you can see dead ahead, there's just a layer of smoke. This is another human-caused fire, and it is burning up some of the most amazing wilderness out there that'll be lost for eternity. It's never going to come back, at least not in any but of our lifetimes. The desert grows slowly, and it will. It's pretty sad, in my opinion. It's some of my favorite area out here, and well, human caused. Speaking of human caused, our illustrious governor, if you want to call him that, he's just another low rent politician here in Arizona, kowtowing to Washington or whatever power puts money in his pocket. That's as political as I'm going to get today. Has mandated masks in the entire Maricopa County, and all of the other municipalities and the county government have kowtowed to him. And so now you got to wear a mask in public. Well, right now my mask is my helmet, and you know, I'm all for prevention and protection and all that, but I think this thing has gotten way out of hand. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm getting to wonder if some of those theorists have some basis in reality here, that this is another way to try and take some of our civil liberties away. And all I can say, people, is vote, because we're not getting rid of him any other way. I would love to see our governor recalled because he's useless, but Arizona's always been a political backwater, and from all the way back to the times of Evan Meekum and beyond. And it seems like our world is being sold to the highest bidder, and I'm just frustrated. I am frustrated. It's all about money, and I'm not really surprised with that, and I don't even know why. I went on this rant because of it, because it is a reality in this world. It's all about money. Public health is secondary. Anyway, I wish I had a happier note today. I'm really bummed out about the fires. As you can see, it's just totally hazy. It looks like Los Angeles on a bad day. You know, and it's burning up the side of Mount Ord, from what I'm told, and that's just incredible. And there are other fires going on in the state that are equally as devastating. There's one up on the North Rim of the Grand Canyon, so that's all closed now on the North Rim, and it's messing with visibility from the South Rim, so that's pretty frustrating. There's one down in Tucson, due east of where my mother lives. Not close enough to threaten her residence, but burning up through the pines on in the Catalina Mountains, or by Mount Lemmon. They've evacuated a lot of places. They evacuated the other day up here off 87. There's a place that I did a video on here a while back called Jake's Corner. I hope we don't lose Jake's Corner. It was a pretty cool place. But yeah, you can see the sky looks pretty miserable right now. But the air is cool, at least for the time being. I don't know if y'all been to Harley shops lately. They are really getting thin on inventory. They keep spreading out to this one place that I go to where I bought the bike. They keep spreading out the doodads and accessories on the wall to make it look like they got more than they do, but they don't. Selection's getting pretty crummy. I was looking into getting a set of black levers, and they're back ordered with no ETA from any source I can find. So I guess I'll live with the aluminum levers for the time being. The rider out there looks like a 883 Super Low. Yeah. Speaking of Sportsters, I've got a soft spot in my heart for Sportsters. I've had several, and I figured before I check off the planet, I will probably end up with another Sportster just as a second bike. There's something about Sportsters that's just cool. Okay, they are not sophisticated by any means. They vibrate too much. I think it's the best sounding motorcycle exhaust in motorcycling history, and I realize a lot of people would have their personal favorites, but I have never heard anything that sounds as good as a Sportster with now some people like straight pipes. I'm not a big fan of straight pipes, but they do sound good. You get into the drag strip and listen to Sportsters ripping down the strip, there's just nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And then the drone of the XR750 flat trackers was just something to behold. And the XG750 that they replaced that in the racing with, which doesn't win anything except for the production class, which is kind of like the, well, what can you say? It's not the real full-on race bikes. They're converted street bikes. But Sportsters are cool. I've had them with Screaming Eagle mufflers. I had one with a thunder header on it that just was an amazing sounding motorcycle. And again, Sportsters got a lot of warts, but they're just cool. They feel good. They feel all right. The old ones, before the rubber mounting came along, they were super hard to hold on to at speed. They vibrated so badly. They would break parts and whatever, but you know, I enjoyed. I put a lot of miles on Sportsters. I probably got 100,000 miles on Sportsters over the years, and the old ones, they were definitely had their issues, but it still felt right. But, yeah, you know, the rumor is that Sportster's going to be replaced in a couple of years. If not next year, I hope the new leadership of Harley-Davidson revisits that, because they still sell a lot of Sportsters and people still buy them, and some people consider them a stepping stone and some people live by them. They won't have anything else. 883s are pretty slow, but 1200s rip pretty good. I mean, they're not sport bike fast, but they don't ever claim to be. They had their days of being the top dog super bike back in the 60s. And, you know, now they're just kind of a pleasant anachronism. Anyway, still a little green here left as you get close to Fountain Hills. The McDowell Mountains over there looking good this morning. Maybe if I ever got reincarnated, I'd like to come back as a mountain. I think that would be cool. I mean, you're majestic and you're eternal, and you give life. I'm sounding pretty philosophical here. Yeah, I think if I was reincarnated, if that is the way that eternity works, I'd like to be a mountain. You know, you'd exist for millions of years. And the Earth is a living and breathing thing. You know, people look and say, "Ah, it's just rocks and dirt." I said, well, yeah. Well, I think that makes us somewhat less because we don't last very long, and the Earth does. Look at that layer of smoke. This is early before the winds kick up and everything. This smoke is just dominating the northern part of the state. I mean, we're not all that far north right now, but only about 30 miles from Phoenix. Really sad to see this. Anyway, this is Randy T-Bird. Kind of an odd day for me with things going on. You know, celebrating my first Father's Day with our adopted son, and my 30-year-old son will probably get a hold of me sometime today. You know, he's got a busy life. I don't get offended by it. I know some people feel, ooh, cool air, nice. You get out here close to the Verde River, the temperature just drops. The casino's back open again. Road closed at the Bush Highway. Yeah, that's only about another 6 miles up the road, so this is going to be a short turnaround ride for me today. Just wanted to get out before it got hot. Anyways, Randy T-Bird. I'm going to stop for gas and hang out a little bit, drink a soda. Make sure you like and subscribe my videos. I sure appreciate that. I went over 150 last week, and I think it was up to 156 today. And been meeting a lot of people, and I like that. So, Randy T-Bird signing out. You all be safe.